Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, we just completed round 413 on for season 2 of the Canadian Motorsports Network Dart Series on iRacing. The Dart Indy Ontario Canadian Tire Motorsport Parkway. Dylan Baum winning getting 3 victories within 4 weeks. What a hot start for the rookie. But we're not done just yet for tonight because we have something else special here going, not racing, but we do get to decide the starting grid for the 3rd annual Indianapolis 250. We've run 2 in the past. We ran like a bit of a practice one where Andy Hurdle got the job done, and then we ran the points one during the actual season 1, which was won by none other than Jared Ireland. So the 3rd Indianapolis 250 starting grid gets decided here tonight with qualifying, 4 laps between 17 drivers that we have here tonight that also participated in the Dart Indy Ontario earlier tonight. It's basically the average miles per hour within the 4 laps will set your position on the starting grid for the 3rd Indy 250. And I'm not going to bother going in. Do we bother even showing our faces?
Your call.
I say we just get into it. I'm just going to say anyways, my name is Regan McCauley. I'm the voice of the Canadian Motorsports Network from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. I guess quote-unquote on the other side of me is the guy that's been here since the very beginning, the color commentator, the guy who actually was the main guy back on Project Cars 2, actually broadcasting the past 2 Indy 250s. On the other side of the country in Alberta, Canada, it is Jordy Carahurst. So, Jordy, not really a whole lot to say other than just give me your overall thoughts on what we could see here tonight.
Well, first of all, long time no see. And yeah, I think just getting into all of this, like ultimately, the other thing that we'll talk about is, yeah, there's absolutely a need for speed here, but you got to be precise about it. Something we talked about off air is like, if you hit anything, that lap is done, like even the slightest touch. So, speed and precision, like, this is, kind of one of the meccas of American racing in terms of tracks. And yeah, this is a place where you don't want to get it wrong. You can't get it wrong or else you're going to plummet down the grid. And that's just going to make those 250 miles next Monday that much harder.
Absolutely. So we're just going to take a very quick look here at the schedule just to kind of give So we're just a very quick look here at the schedule just to kind of give an idea of what we're doing is basically as a preview for next Monday, of course, round 5 of 13, the Indianapolis 250. You see it there, round 5 of the first 6 rounds of the 13-round schedule for Season 2 of the Dart Series. Of course, it's basically half of the real-life race, the 500, of course. The Indy 250, 100 laps. And, again, we're just deciding the starting grid for that here tonight, and I just got word that I need to tell people to actually get going, so just give me a second there. And hopefully that message just got relayed right there to get the qualifying session here underway. Just waiting for someone to get on the track eventually.
Yeah, ironic that in a racing environment, they're all just moving like a herd of turtles.
Basically.
Granted, it is just one at a time in this format, it should be said.
Okay, so we're slowly advancing into the qualifying set. Yeah, there's the checker flag that lights up on my keyboard. I absolutely love when that happens. But I guess we might as well just throw the ticker on right there. These are all the 17 drivers that will be participating in this qualifying session. So it is Andy Hurdle, Kane Tufts, and Michael Dimitrov that are not available tonight. So basically they'll be starting at the back of the grid for the Indy 250, of course, next Monday night. All 3 of them did not participate earlier tonight in the Dart, Indy, Ontario at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. And it looks as though the first driver that will be going out here for this qualifying session, the first driver to complete 4 laps and see what average miles per hour they can get within the 4 laps, is the number 75 of Darcy Cudmore.
Yeah, and he'll be looking, well, it's not like getting back on a bike, obviously, but getting behind the wheel pretty quickly. Of course, we just saw him kind of midway through the Dart Indy Ontario get involved in a bit of an incident there with Corbin McCauley on coming through the S's of that particular circuit. But again, Indy's a very different beast. 2.5 miles, or 2.5 miles. Yeah, I kind of screwed up on that one, but that is the race distance. But yeah, very much your traditional configuration, or at least the feel of it. And yeah, let's see the 75 get up to speed here.
So there goes Darcy Cudmore down the back straightaway, reaching speeds about up to 250 miles per hour, almost under that right there. Through turns 3 and 4. The number 75 Winston Racing Group Ford, sponsored by Silver Hornet Racing, Darcy Allen PR, and Cudmore Design. Here we go on that first lap. He will have
229, it appears.
Yeah, that's what... Okay, yeah, there we go. Previous lap average miles per hour. That's what it was. Yeah, so 229.143. Yeah.
And yeah, coming around again. Let's see if he's able to improve on that.
Coming to the start-finish line. 231.
Okay, so starting to find the car under him here. And for those of the viewers who happen to be Canadian, 231 miles an hour average. That translates around 370 kilometers an hour.
About that.
Somewhere in that range.
You're more the mathematical expert than I ever will be. So, anyways, here comes the number 75 forward down the front straightaway for the white flag. On his third lap, he's going to have a 232.516.
He's just getting better and better.
So we'll have to see, again, on this final lap where he will land on the board in terms of the average miles per hour. And again, if we talk about the history of this guy in particular, last season in the Dart Series, he finished 8th in the points. He also has plenty of Formula 1 experience, of course, 6th in the points in 2021, 13th in 2022, also 8th in the All-Star Series points in 2022, and then this year it was 18th, and he also has some NASCAR experience. So coming to the line, that's the 4 laps on the board. 234.770.
Okay, and so yeah, that was just last lap, and the cumulatives on the board there, is it? I'm watching in Potato Vision again.
Sorry, what was that you needed?
Wait, was that directed at me or somebody else?
Yeah, you, yeah.
Oh, I'm confirming that the 4 lap average is what I'm seeing on the leaderboard, but I'm kind of watching like through the potato for the connection again.
Yeah, 234.770 is what Darcy Cudmore had right there. Apologies for the silence there. Was just making sure of some certain circumstances right there. But yes, here is the number 99 of Jonathan Swainson, the second driver to come out here and put on some laps. And right off the bat already a 238.587 on that lap. 237.587 miles per hour. Should be specific at least. But yes, that is the number 99, a rookie here in the Darts Series, of course, driving for the Pun Crew Racing team in the Buick. Heading into the race tonight at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, he was tied for 11th in points. Again, we won't know about the points for after Canadian Tire Motorsport Park until a later date, probably tomorrow morning. So 238.950 miles per hour on that last lap. So no doubt that he will likely be faster than Darcy Cudmore here on the ticker. One thing I didn't note earlier is that, yes, we have the 4 laps, and that's the best average lap speed, miles per hour, out of the 4 laps for every driver. But another thing is, too, it's another little bit of a challenge for every driver. If any of these drivers hit the wall in any capacity whatsoever, they're done. Laps don't count anymore, they're just done.
Yeah, and Swainson throwing down the gauntlet here. If you look at the 4 laps, there's 0.3 of a mile per hour between all of the 4 laps. So you want to talk about a model of consistency? 99's got you covered.
They tied.
How?
They both got a 238.950.
So
what?
No, I thought Darcy Cudmore's fastest lap was a 2:34.7.
Again, it's average lap speed miles per hour.
I've got I'm tracking the individual laps here. There's no way those matched up.
I'll have to give it a second here and see what. Okay, so yeah, that tie that we saw there it's no wonder it made 0 sense right there. It's obviously a technical issue, so because of that, we're gonna have to instead go to the race ticker that we have always used instead of the qualifying one. We don't know what's going on there, but we will have the individual speeds or whatever in order later tonight.
Well,
I guess
I'm
tomorrow,
tracking
depending
lap
on
by lap.
Yeah, tomorrow, depending on that. I guess you have these, Jordy, as well, so I will appreciate that. But yes, no, they did not tie. Jonathan Swainson's thing, 1.13 seconds back. Yeah.
Yeah, because the averages I'm looking at here, Swainson's average is 238.793. Darcy Cudmore's 231.916.
Okay. Oh, I just love how there's always something with the ticker every race, huh?
Yeah, it seems like it, and that's 238. Is that 510 or 5?
That is a 510, yes.
Okay.
So this is the number 77 of Hunter Young, who, again, before the race tonight,